Good morning. Hello. Welcome to Move More with Mary. Welcome. How are you doing, guys? Guys, don't forget you can always do this class on catch up. You don't have to do it live with me now. So you can revisit it, you can pause it, take a rest and keep going, whatever works for you. All right, my friends. So this class is brought to you with Rethinking Pain and Keith Lee Healthy Living Network. It is live every time this week about this sort of time, and we sort of try and change up the class. It's different every week. And today we're going to be using a chair for all the exercises. We're going to start seated. All right, and just think about mobilizing in a nice controlled manner. And then we're going to be doing some standing work today, but using the chair to help us if we need to. And we're going to be really just focusing on our balance, trying to improve our balance, okay? Balance, we lose it as we get older because we're not jumping around and skipping around and leaping from here to there anymore, like we used to do when we were young. Yeah, we used our balance all the time when in our younger years, and we still do now, walking from one foot to the other. That's using our balance. Yeah, standing on one leg. You have one foot on the floor at one time when you're walking. All right, so we still need our balance, but it's a skill. And we just tend to lose it a little bit as we get older. We tend to lose our confidence in our balance, and we tend to become a little bit fearful and a little bit, we don't stand up tall, we're not confident, and that almost makes our balance even worse. So today we're going to be thinking about balance, gentle movement. After all that chuntering on, just to introduce myself, my name is Mary Parkinson, and I am a Pilates teacher. I have my own little business around fitness, health and fitness, and I do all sorts of things, and this class is one of those things. So without any further ado, let's get going. Do what you can, all right? Always do what you can. Make sure the space around you is nice and safe. Don't do anything that creates sharp, stabby pains. You need to take a rest. Take a rest. This is your class, okay? But try and do it from start to beginning. From start to end. Goodness me, what is she talking about? All right. I'm going to have a little timer on, just because I think if you work into a time, sometimes it helps you feel I've only got a bit more to go. So we're only going to do each little movement just for 40 seconds. So let's start real simple with a nice little shoulder roll. Just lift your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then drive them down your back. Just lift them up and then drive them down. Lovely. Sitting nice and tall. Getting that lovely movement. Good job. All right, lovely. So just make sure you're on a hard chair if possible. All right, and we're just going to start to move our bodies just a little bit more. So this time we're just going to reach with alternate hands across the body. All right, and as you reach, I just want you to turn your chest with you. So we're just turning in our chair, just turning, looking over the shoulder. Good. Making that nice turn. Keeping our shoulders down. Taking our eye gaze to the side with us. Good. And then just bringing our hands back onto our thighs. Good job. Okay, this time we're going to sit up nice and tall. So a lot to do with balance is standing nice and tall, believe it or not, and really feeling confident from within. So let's start to really connect our minds to our bodies. So just tuck your chin to your chest, and just roll yourself forwards. Let your pelvis rock back and then tilt your pelvis forwards and lift your chest. So think about your pubic bone. Bring it down into the chair, tuck your chin, just round through your back. And then lift your chest, push your pubic bone down into the chair and look up. So you're really rounding through your back. And then we're extending the back. Just getting that pelvis to move. Good job. And then just sitting nice and tall, making sure we feel like we've got that nice connection with our body. This time we're going to move our spine in a lateral side flexion way. Alright, so we can have hands on hips, we can have hands by the side, or we can bring the arm over our head. So let's just start with the hands on hips. Just come to the side, each side, and then only progress to the different arm movements if you feel like you get more of a stretch out of it. If you feel a more of a feeling of working your waist and moving your spine, if it makes you a little bit nervous, then just stay with the one that suited you. All right, keep both bum cheeks firmly onto the chair. So we don't want to be moving our bottoms off the chair. Just one more. Well done. Good job. Now if you get a little bit of a backache, always just lean forwards. Just move through your body. And then just make sure your back gets a little bit of a rest there. Because when we're sitting up tall, we're really using our tummy muscles. So just press the tummies on. We're just going to come to a heel dig, just alternate feet. Can you see it there? It's better for me to show you at the side. So we're just taking the toes up to the ceiling and we're sitting up tall. Good job. Trying to move your ankle. Just starting to move our hip, our knee and our ankle joint. Alright, so for balance we need to feel that we've got some strength as well. If we feel a little stronger, that gives us confidence as well. And if we feel like our limbs can move and respond, that gives us confidence. If we were to trip, we want to feel like we can move our legs quickly to stop us. Now let's try with a little toe tap. So a little toe tap. So mobility and strength, connection is all part of our balance. Just sit tall, just tap your toes, stretch across the top of your foot.
Nature, but then this is nature too.
Lovely. Good job. All right. We're going to start and we're just going to pull one knee up into your chest. All right. Just to release the hips off a little. So just sit nice and tall. Find your sit bones on your chair. Now keep your chest lifted. Keep your tummy muscles on. And just bring one knee right up into your chest. And then place it down. Pick your other knee up. Pull it in. And then place it down. So we're just opening or getting deep into the hip joint, using your arms a little to pull your knee in, and then place it down. So pull it in there, and then place it down. Good job, lovely. Just give your thighs a little rub there if you need to. Now, where we have our hands can make our knee lifts a little bit easier or harder. So, easiest would be holding onto the chair, mid-level hands to your chest. hardest level, hands behind the ears, okay? So I just want you to lift alternate knees. Try not to lean back, try and sit up tall towards your knee. And just move those hands if you can. If you can't, absolutely fine. Do what you can and celebrate what you can, okay? Don't focus on what you think you should be able to do. Celebrate what movement you have got. Lovely, keep going with it. Just those little knee lifts. So hands wherever you find is better. Take a little breather. Just lean forwards. Give your thighs a little rub. Just release your neck a bit. Just moving your head. Lovely. Come on up. Now this time we'll hold the chair first. We're going to lengthen the leg out. So just lengthen. We're going to lift it a little slower to give us time to really lengthen. So hold onto the chair this time and really lift your chest up. Really lift your chest up and really try and straighten out your leg. So as we lift the leg, try not to roll back. All right, try not to do like a little tuck and a roll back. Try and sit tall. So we're using the tummy muscles at the same time as working through your quads. Good job, lovely. Okay, we're going to stay with those little leg lifts, ladies and gents. And we're going to stay sitting tall as we move. So we're going to try not to do this and collapse. We're going to try and stay upright. We'll keep the leg as high as we can. We're going to point and flex the foot and then we'll put it down. So we're going to hold it up for longer. Are we ready? So just lift your leg, point, flex, and then put it down. Lift your leg, point, flex, and then put it down. Lift your leg, point, flex, and then put it down. So lift it up. Good. Lifting your chest. Nice. Lift it up. Good job, guys. Good job. Good. Give those legs a little shake or a little rub there. You feel them working. You feel them working. All right. One more before we come to standing. We're going to lift both heels. We're going to keep the toes down. So just lift and drop. So lift and drop. Now really try and curl your toes. So you might need to bring your feet in a little bit further towards you. So as you lift the heels, I want you to press into your toes and take a little lean forward. Take a little lean. Lovely. Really engage your calves here as you lean and lift the heels. Good job, amazing. Give that a little rub there. Now we're going to come to standing. Okay, we're going to come on up to standing. And remember, we're going to use the chair to help us. We're going to use a chair to help us. Okay, free hand on the hip. I just want you to lift your leg to the outside of the chair. Now as you lift the leg, you're going to keep your pelvis, your hips level. Now your supporting leg just stays nice and soft, okay? So nice and soft, just a nice gentle little bend. Now if you can, just have fingertips on the chair instead of gripping it. But really think about keeping your pelvis level, okay? Nice. Pop it down. Lovely. Good job. Now just step backwards a little. Again, just fingertips on your chair. Feet hip distance apart. The outside leg, we're going to pick it up step forwards and then lift the back leg very slightly. So we'll go slow. Okay, we're going to step forwards, just lift the back leg and then step it back and lift the front leg up and back. So step, lift your back leg, bring it in, bring it back. Now can you try that without the chair? Yeah, if you need that chair, that's fine. Just focus forwards, standing tall. So we're getting that balance as we shift from one side to the other. Think about engaging your tummy muscles. Just strengthening up your butt and your leg. Lovely. Just shake out those legs. Just lift up alternate heels as we just take a little rest there. Good. Now hands on the chair if we need it. We're going to stay with this outside leg and we're going to lift the leg to the side now. So just lift your leg to the side and then bring it back in. Place your foot down. So lift and then place it down. Just lift your leg and then place it down. Now if you can do it without holding the chair, then do that. And try and make the chair there just for that little bit of stability if you need it. If you need to hold on all the time, please do that. But think about standing up tall, connecting here, belly button to spine. Just sink. Lovely. Good job. Walk out your feet there. Now we're going to do the same on the other leg. Those last 3 exercises on the other leg. So if your chair's heavy, just turn away from me. I'm just going to move my chair to the other side. So standing up tall, pelvis stays neutral. We're just going to lift the knee and then place the foot down. So fingertips just on the chair if we need to. When we balance, focus on one spot, exactly in front of you, and that will help. That will help your balance, okay? Lovely. Trying to keep our pelvis, our hips level. So as we lift this knee, we don't want to sort of cock the hip up. We don't want to do that. We want to keep pelvic stability here, working deep core stabilizing muscles.
Right.
Lovely. Just walk through your feet. Give your legs a little wiggle there. Shift your weight. Do what's right for you. Okay, we're going to come back into that little stride. So just fingertips. You might want to step back a tad from your chair so you can keep it there for support. Step your outside leg forwards, hip distance. Take the weight in the front leg and then lift the back leg. All right? So just step forwards, lift your back leg. Down and then step it in. Lovely. Step it on wide, lift your leg, bring it back in. Lovely. Good job, guys. Good job. Just shake out those legs. Now we're going to come to that side leg lift. So again, with your balance, always think a wider base is a wider center of gravity, and that helps our balance. So if we're too close together, that's going to make us wobbly. Okay, so think hip distance apart. Engage your tummy. Just lift the leg to the side and then bring it down. Just lift your leg and then bring it down. Good. Lift it up to the side and then bring it down. Fingertips on your chair. Lovely. Lifting it on up, bringing it down. Standing tall. Good job. How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you having to use your chair a lot? If you are, absolutely fine. Are you able to let go sometimes? Try and rely on yourself, on your core. Okay, we're going to rise to tiptoes, okay? So just fingertip support, bring your weight forward, rise to your tiptoes, and then drop your heels down. So rise to your toes, squeeze your calves, lifting the heels. If you're trying to try without the chair, try and keep that balance. Roll your weight in towards your big toes. That will help you. Think about, like we said before, standing tall, eye gaze forwards. Engaging the tummy muscles. Lovely, just rock your weight back. Walk through your feet. Good job, guys, good job. How are we doing there? Amazing, you're doing really well, you're doing really well. Okay, let's practice a little bit of balance. So we're going to lift up this outside leg just as much as you can. Lovely. Now you can hold the chair or you cannot. I would suggest not, you know it's there. As soon as you feel like you're going to wobble, put your foot down and then just start again. But I want you to think about standing up tall, engaging your tummy muscles. As soon as you lose it and wobble, that's fine. Just reset. Look straight ahead. Use your tummy. Drop your shoulders down. Just feel confident. Good job. Lovely. Well done. Well done. Superb. Okay, we're going to stay on this leg just one more. Still focusing on balance, but now we're going to be moving it through a little bit more. We're going to lift the outside leg and we're going to tap the foot over. We'll go nice and slow. So we're just going to lift, tap, lift, and then bring it down. So lift, tap, come across, lift, and bring it down. So can you do it without holding onto the chair? Again, think about being solid through your center, standing up tall. If you need to hold to the chair, fine. Do what you can. Do what you can. Lovely. Good job. Amazing. Okay, guys, let's give that standing leg a little rest and move our chair over to the other side. Yeah, to the other side. And let's try just standing on that one leg on this side, just for as long as we can. Abdominals on, pelvis in neutral. So lift your leg, find your balance, keep your pelvis level, stand up tall. Try not to let your leg wander across because that makes it harder. As soon as you feel you wobble, that's fine. Just reset. Be calm. Focus your mind into your core, into your pelvis. Standing tall. You're connected here. Hand on the chair if we need to. Just find your balance there. Just stand tall. Good job. Walk through your feet. Just walk through them, lifting up our heels. Lovely. All right, guys. We're going to try with that nice little tap over this time. So fingertip on the chair if we need to. Pelvis in neutral. Here we go. So just hold on. So you're going to lift, tap, lift, and down. Now you could go quicker. But as we're working on our balance, let's keep it slow. So lift, tap, lift, and down. Good job. Lift, tap. Stand up tall, stand up tall. Be patient and calm with yourself. Nice. Shake out your legs. Shake it out, guys. Shake it out. Fabulous. All right, let's just try one more balance on each leg. okay? We're going to step forwards and then we're going to hold the leg up. So we'll step forwards with this inside leg, step forward, and now lift your knee up. Just hold it. 3, 2, 1. Step backwards and lift your knee up. Hold it. You can hold the chair if you need to. 2, 1. Step forwards and lift your knee up. Stay up nice and tall. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Lift your knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it forwards. Lift your knee.
Rest.
Good. How was that? How was that? Were you able to keep that balance? You're doing well, guys. You're doing well. Let's try on the other side. Let's try on the other side. Yeah. So we'll step forwards with this leg. So step forwards and then just lift your knee up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step backwards and lift your knee up. So use your chair if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1. As we step, feet hip distance. Lift your knees, stand up tall and strong. Step it back. Roll onto the heel. Think about landing with the heel as we step forward, coming onto the toe. As we step back, land with toes, drop to heel and lift up there. Well done. Now my friends, what I want you to do over this next week is if you are practicing your balance, I want you to practice both sides, okay, both sides. And you could, the thing with doing it when you're cleaning your teeth, that's great, but when we're learning, we really need to key in our mind to our body. We need to tell ourselves mentally, we are good at balance, we are going to get better. We're going to stand tall, we're going to engage the tummy, lift your pelvic floor, and we're just going to find that balance, okay? You might not lift the knee, you might just lift the foot, you might take the leg behind you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing with this free leg, just balance, okay? And then I want you to swap sides. I want you to time how long you can balance for today on each leg and write it down for me. I want you to write it down, okay? By this time next week, and I want you to practice that, I want you to do it in the morning and in the evening, and I want you to practice balancing throughout the day, just when you get a second. And then I want you to do it again next week. So you write it down every day, how long you do on each leg. And next week, let's see if your balance has improved. If you've gone from maybe being able to balance on one leg for 3 seconds to maybe you've reached 6. Let's see some progression. Let's keep focused on it and let's check in next week and see if your balance has improved. So well done, everybody. Well done. Just take a nice little walk around your room, wherever you are. We're really focused today just on the balance, just on moving gently. So just walk it out. Take some nice little steps to the side, nice and slow. Just take a nice big breath in, just lift your arms and then just bring them down by your thighs. Let's do that one more time. And just bring it on down. Superb. Good. So don't forget to leave me a comment. Don't forget to share this video. You can share it on your Facebook page. You can share it, get everybody to check in, get everybody involved, get everybody improving their balance. Absolutely essential to keep our balance good as we get older. So my friends, check out Rethinking Pain's website, check out Keithley Healthy Living. They have got so much to offer. Yeah, they're there for you. I'm here for you. Have a great week, whatever you're doing, as well as practicing your balance. Don't forget to practice and write it down, because it really does help us be accountable if we write stuff down. Okay, my friends, well done to you all. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you soon.